Man City have just released their captain, Gündogan, to Barcelona. Who do you prefer to be the next captain at Man City?
I'll answer your question, then I'll explain why. My answer is Ruben Diaz. Okay, so there are three contenders, main contenders, of which is De Bruyne. Walker was being given the captaincy in the preseason.
Yeah.
Ruben Diaz. De Bruyne is more of a critical player to our squad, though he's very quiet. And a leader, a captain is a leader who's supposed to show the other people the ways. So it's meaning to Ruben Diaz and Walker, of which I think Walker is a person who gets frustrated easily. So Ruben Diaz remains as the number one contender, which you can see he's not the captain or neither the vice captain, but when he's controlling out behind there the defense, he shouts to the players, not in a bad way, but in a good way, so the players cannot repeat the same mistake. He's the one who arranges the defense. So as you can see, given the captaincy, he'll arrange the whole team. As you can see, behind the scenes of their locker room, gives after Gundogan speaks, he gives the team talk.
Hello guys, karibuni tena. This is Big Sports Africa, still your number one online football show in Eastern Central Africa right now. And I am still your host, Assassin Ibra. Today on our shows, we are so much privileged again to have one of the diehards of Manchester City. Wanasemanga mko hii Kenya. How are you?
I'm fine.
What is your name?
My name is Brian Zero.
From where?
From Longai. IG, go to my social media, IG unaweza at LW_Njeru.
Njeru at IG. Amesema ya juu TikTok. Anyway, we are here and we want to talk about Manchester City. Remember, for those who are wondering where we are still at Big Sports Africa. We are on all social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and our main channel on YouTube. Go to our main channel, subscribe, on our next show alerts, put that notification bell on. And today, we want to talk about Man City. Follow me. By the way, my guy, Man City have just released their captain, Gündogan, to Barcelona. So, who do you prefer to be the next captain at Man City?
I'll answer your question, then I'll explain why.
Please.
My answer is Ruben Diaz.
Why?
Okay, so there are three contenders, main contenders, of which is De Bruyne. Walker was being given the captaincy in the preseason.
Yeah.
Ruben Diaz.
Yeah.
De Bruyne is more of a critical player to our squad, though he's very quiet. And a captain is a leader who's supposed to, show the other people the ways. The new players who come from the youths come and tell them what to do, how to fit in. The new players who give them comfort. And personally, I think that De Bruyne is a really quiet player. So it's meaning to Ruben Diaz and Walker, of which I think Walker is a person who gets frustrated easily. So Ruben Diaz remains as the number one contender, which you can see he's not the captain or neither the vice captain, but when he's controlling out behind there the defense, he shouts to the players, not in a bad way, but in a good way, so the players cannot repeat the same mistake. He's the one who arranges the defense. So as you can see, given the captaincy, he'll arrange the whole team. As you can see, behind the scenes of their locker room, gives after Gundogan speaks, he gives the team talk, of which De Bruyne is supposed to give him, but he's the vice captain, but he doesn't speak.
Very quiet.
Doesn't speak. So personally, I think that Ruben Diaz is supposed to get the captaincy of Manchester City.
Thank you. Hata wewe pale nyuma unaweza tuambia comment section. Who do you think can be the next Man City captain? Okay, for me personally, I think it would have been good for Ederson to be in that list, because Ederson Moraes has been a very critical player for Manchester City. This is your number one goalkeeper. He's been the one. He's even provided some assists. He commands his defense very well. He knows how to talk to the referees, to the linesmen. Look at even Ederson Moraes at Brazil. These are a person who plays for Brazil squad. Look at him. He is a person who is very commanding. He knows where to position himself. He knows how to control and remind the other players when to position himself. Kyle Walker as a defender, he's a good one. But I really like Kyle Walker. Very nice, very organized, very humble. And his tackles, by the way, are very straight to the point. He just gets the ball. Clean tackles. It's very hard to get Kyle Walker getting booked in a game.
And he's fast.
Yeah, very fast. But now look at Ederson Moraes. For me, I would really prefer Ederson Moraes because this is a goalkeeper. This is a person who knows the team very well. He has been there. Actually, he's one of the longest serving players at Man City after KDB. So look at Ederson Moraes. He's at the goal. He looks at the team. He knows which player is not at what position. So I think for me personally, I would really prefer Ederson Moraes because he's a person who has proved that he can he can be a captain. What do you think? Can he be the captain or the assistant?
Okay, if Ruben Dias is given the captaincy, as my thoughts, I think that the vice captain will surely go for Kevin De Bruyne because the past seasons he's been the one who's the vice captain, and you just can't strip him of the vice captaincy just like that if you're not giving the captaincy. So I've never thought of Ederson Morales.
Why?
And you have stated good points, very good points, but still, as I go for my answer, Ruben Dias. I like Ruben Dias the way he controls the team. The team talks. I'm talking about the team talks.
True.
I've seen most of them. He talks to the team. He talks to the young players. Rico Lewis is very He's shaping him to the best.
Rico Lewis is becoming
a very good player. So Ruben Dias still goes for my answer.
Bernardo Silva has been a crucial man for the squad. Yeah. What do you think about Bernardo Silva being a leader there at Man City?
Bernardo is a very crucial player. I was happy that he stayed. He
was going to PSG.
But Bernardo cannot fit in the captaincy.
Why would you say that?
Bernardo, first of all, as you can see in the team, he's small.
Yeah.
Small.
Small body.
Small body. You can see in the training he's being bullied by the players, but in a good way. But that's not a captain. I've told you, as I've said, a captain is a leader. A leader, a person who not controlling in a bad way, but in a good way, controls other people, listens to other people. As you can see, Lionel Messi, he tells his team, let's go for training. They go. But Bernardo Silva, they take him off as a joker.
Even you personally as a player?
I take Bernardo Silva as a joker. He's being carried by his teammates.
Anyway, for me personally, I love Bernardo Silva. His left foot, by the way, is a good one.
You can't take the ball off him.
You can't.
They fall in, or
even PSG, by the way, they wanted to replace Messi with Bernardo Silva. Yeah. You see, if a team like this one wants to replace someone like Messi with Bernardo Silva, it's a blow, and it should speak some things to your mind. But like you just said, Bernardo Silva, by the way, looks like a joker. But I really love him. He's a serious player when in the pitch, but off the pitch, he's not a leader. So I think I'm on Nadia.
I think that's what made him be in the first 11 because he mingles well with the players inside and outside, and that's why last season he left Mahrez.
He took the number from Mahrez.
From Mahrez because Bernardo Silva, when it's defense, he comes. Mahrez stays. Mahrez just waits for the ball and then dribble. But he's a very good player. Mahrez is a very good player. So Bernardo Silva is good generally, carrying the ball forward, going behind to defend. But he's not.
What about Rodri, my friend? You know, I really love Rodri. Rodri has been in your squad. He's been a man of the match for so many things. What do you think about Rodri?
Rodri is a very underrated player at Manchester City.
Yeah, true.
If I'm done giving out Ballon d'Ors, he's going to be in the top 3.
Why?
Rodri is a very good player. You can see he's the one who connects everything at Man City.
True.
Even after he started playing with double pivots, Pep Guardiola, you can still see when those stones there. Rodri is still in the limelight. Everyone can see what he's doing. He takes the ball, changes to this wing, takes the ball, changes to this wing. But he still has time to start Man City. I think he has a contract up to 2028. If I'm not wrong. So Ruben Dias still remains to be my captain.
Even though you love Rodri?
Even though you love Rodri is a very critical player. But you can see even De Bruyne is a critical player.
True.
But here we're looking for a leader. We're not looking for critical players. So that's why I give Rodri.
Yeah, and by the way, you have to be very crucial.
I give Ruben Dias.
You give Ruben Dias. Yeah. By the way, you have to be very crucial, and I really love Pep Guardiola. This is a coach to watch. This is a coach that has a 20th century treble. Yeah. This is a coach that I really love, and Man City, by the way, it's becoming my favorite team. Should I come?
It should be.
Should I come?
It's not becoming. It should be your favorite team.
No. But my favorite is Arsenal. But Man City, you guys, I know we are still like 50 fans, and I will become one of your fans one day. If you're going to win another quadruple this season, and at our comment section, Pale, you can tell us, do you think that Ruben Dias is fit to be the next captain at Manchester City? Although for me, I would really love to see KDB wearing the armband, because KDB has been the man for Manchester City ever since Pep Guardiola came to Manchester City. And as an Arsenal fan, this is the guy who has been giving us trouble. Nightmares every time they come at Emirates, every time we go at Etihad. So I would really love to see KDB. At our comment section, you can tell us, who do you prefer Man City Who do you prefer to be the next captain at Manchester City? Still at Big Sports Africa, na tuko na nani? Brian Jeru, kijana wa Rongai, anasema make sure you follow this thing. Na by the way, tell them tuko on all social media platforms.
Okay, Big Sports Africa is on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and their main YouTube channel at Big Show Sports Africa.
Big Sports Africa. But this is one of our fans. He requested to come on and join our studios. And at our comment section, you can tell us where you're watching us from and where you love to come. This is Big Sports Africa, still your #1 online football show in Africa right now. Thank you.